Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to change the way the world eats. My name is Angela Shurina. I'm a certified nutritionist, health, nutrition, brain performance, flow states coach, and just someone with a lot of passion to figure out all that there is figure out about food, nutrition, and how it can correct and improve dramatically the way we feel, look, and do every single day. Food, guys, that's what we are built of. Everything in our body depends on good quality, great quality of food if you are interested in great mental, physical performance, amazing health, no problem with weight loss or weight gain, just feeling awesome. The more scientifically based and balanced and good quality your diet is, the less and less problems you're going to have with basically everything. Now, I'm not saying that, you're going to become a millionaire because you started to eat all that good, but becoming a millionaire will become much more conceivable idea. Because, guys, to achieve any goal, not even, about making more money or anything, to achieve any goal that requires consistent effort, we need to go through challenges and we need to feel our best to get through those challenges and change and achieve and get better. And you got to have internal resources so you can do that. Because if you feel already fatigued on a daily basis and you're barely making it through the day and can't wait for the weekend because you're so damn exhausted mentally or physically or both, there is no way you're going to grow a lot or even a little. Growth going to become challenging, and you just kind of gonna go through life without too much change, and the hero arc in your life going to be non-existent. Hero arc meaning, you started at one point and you transformed yourself and your life into a completely different point that even you didn't expect from yourself. Now that requires a lot of internal resources, and that requires care of yourself, your nutrition, your exercise, your lifestyle, your stress management, all of that. But nutrition is also one of the biggest issues or things that you need to take care of, because again, every single cell in your body is built from the foods that you put on your plate. And not quality matters, of course, a lot. But also what matters is, are you providing all the essential nutrients that you might be needing? There are a lot of smart drugs on the market, for example. And just today I was thinking, most of the smart drugs that probably work because they add things like essential B vitamins, right? A person might be either insufficiently provided those on a daily basis or just deficient constantly and chronically. And then all of a sudden they start getting the smart drug with all these vitamins and plus some other compounds. And the company will say, oh, it's this magical compound. But maybe, just maybe, guys, a good multivitamin taken on a regular basis will do just as good, right? So just think about that and look into your nutrition deeper and work on it. Don't get obsessive about that. That's not what I'm promoting here. But if you know that you can do better, then maybe it's worth figuring out how to make better easy for you and sustainable in your life. And if you feel like you lack knowledge in certain areas, then reach out. There is no lack of resources and professionals who can save you a ton of time and energy by you figuring out. So if you have a question about your mental performance and your nutrition and your lifestyle, please do reach out. I've spent so much time figuring shit out, coaching career more than 10 years, nutrition, fitness, lifestyle, and now more and more, at least a couple of hours per day I spend doing some research in neuroscience and nutrition and how it's connected. So reach out. And I've also read any recent book that came out on brain health and brain performance connected to nutrition and lifestyle. And I'm taking courses constantly right now with new scientists. They're university or academy, and it's all about brain and recent research and things like engineering sleep for better memory or mental performance and to reduce cognitive decline, right? A lot of awesome shit happening. But if it's not your profession, you won't be able to keep track of it. And put it into easy, consistent practice. So reach out. It will save you a ton of energy and time and will skyrocket your life in a better, more powerful direction. Today, guys, I wanted practically to talk about our favorite toy, our phone, right? All of us, we can't imagine our life without it. I even wonder, how did we live without it? A few years ago, I don't remember when exactly I started using my phone for so many things, but every day, it seems, every week, every month, every year, it can be used for more and more things. Like, it became a part of our life. Like, I don't know, grocery shopping, I need to check something out or order it online. Cleaning of my apartment through my phone, WhatsApp. Organizing some meeting or doing my social media work, or a lot of times my client calls, phone. It's like a tool for everything. Then again, how did we live without it? I have no idea. But the thing is, it also can and will compromise your mental performance and your ability to deliver your work, to work on cognitively demanding tasks that require focus. It will compromise your ability to learn and to focus and to stay undistracted if you don't manage it according to science, to the research that we have. We're probably going to have more and more research, but we have quite a lot already. So over the course of last week, I read this book, How to Build a Healthy Brain, and it's going to be linked in the resources. It's been written by a great brain researcher, and it sums up a lot of recent research in nutrition and exercise and breathing and things like technology management and emotional management and even money management, because our brain, it has to process all of that. So amazing book. I highly recommend it. Also really well written, so it's not like some scientific, boring stuff. No, I think you'll benefit from reading it a lot. But so in this book, there was a study described. I heard about this study. It's not a new one actually, but I never put it into practice, right? And recently, I've been struggling keeping my mental fatigue levels at a decent manageable levels. It's not that my life dramatically became dramatically more challenging, or I got a lot more to do. No, I just noticed that I wasn't as focused, as productive. It felt like my brain was fatigued, but it wasn't doing that much more, or sometimes even less. And I'm like, what's happening? My brain was such a super machine. Now, all of a sudden, it's like I have too much to do, even though I don't really have more to do than, an average person. I don't think so. But anyhow, so I was like, what's going on? And I read this book, and in this book, there was a study about where your phone is during your work bouts, your focused work, your learning, and throughout your day. Where your phone is will change how much resources your brain needs to maintain processing speed, to attention and working capacity. So where your phone is, whether that's right by where you work and study, or it's a little bit away, let's say on some desk or sofa or chair, you can still see it, but it's kind of far away, not right by your computer where you can just easily grab it, or maybe it's in your bag somewhere, right? Or if the phone is in a completely different room, out of sight, not that easy to reach. Now, the placement of your phone makes a huge difference for the way how your brain processes it, and whether it's in your conscious awareness and your brain is using some resources to monitor it, so to speak, right? Because there are so much stuff that can potentially come from your phone, maybe a call, maybe a message, maybe, social media notification. Even when they are turned off, like on my phone doesn't make any sound ever. Unless I'm expecting a call, I can turn it on, but only for the calls, not for all the other apps notifications. So even when the phone is right by your side. That is the worst thing. Your brain will use more resources on just managing that phone, that source of possible distractions, new information, possibly new action items, right, that are important. So your brain will always use more resources on monitoring your phone, whether you look at it or not, whether you use it or not. If your phone is a little bit far away, maybe in a bag somewhere, maybe on a sofa or chair where you don't really see it, but you are aware it's there, like not far, your brain will use less resources and more resources will be available for your focused work and your study. And if your phone, again, in a completely separate room somewhere, maybe in a safe, in a drawer, in a like somewhere where it's not as easily accessible and it's away, out of sight, out of mind, that scenario will free up the most resources available to your cognitively demanding work or studying. And so I did this experiment for a few days where I started to put the phone away in another room, in a drawer. I often would even forget where the phone was and whether I was supposed to check it or not, right? It was completely out of my mind. And it was surprising for me how well it worked. Now, I feel like I'm a super brainy ninja who is capable of so many more things. And I get more things done objectively. I put things on my list and I get through them, whether that's studying and calls I need to do and clients follow-ups and some more studying and research and reaching out. I put it on my schedule. I'm able to do that. And I don't have any urge to check my phone. And I don't have that, itch almost in my brain to check it, like what's happening on my social media. Did someone send me a message? I don't have that itch anymore. I literally just forget about it. And again, my mental state, it just changed so much. By the end of the day, I'm not mentally fatigued. I feel like I can study more. I can do more. I can do more research. I'm excited about the day ahead, the next day, whereas before I started to feel like I'm literally fatigued. I'm not excited about the day ahead because I'm already so tired. I don't know if I can go for another day. I started to look forward to my weekend because I need time off. And my healthy eating routine, exercise, it's already on point. I knew that the issue wasn't there. There was something with my mind, and just using my phone differently completely changed that. And it's, again, confirmed by research that it's not just me. It works for everyone. And whether you're aware of it or not, whether you notice it like I did or not, where you connect those things, your phone usage and your cognitive capacity to perform tasks and learn and memorize or not, it's still going to work for you. So guys, I urge you to start using your phone in the way that allows you to have more resources for your work, for your life, for your study. And especially guys, if you want to have results above average, whether that's the quality of life of your work, you need to be smarter. Because if you're not, you're just not going to have the resources to do additional work, more often than not quality work. And also you won't be able to enjoy your life. I also felt with this phone misusage that my brain was cognitively so fatigued that I couldn't even see myself planning the weekend because I felt like I just needed to do mentally nothing, right? Even planning anything felt like a lot of work. Planning my weekend, my fun time felt like a lot of work. I'm like, this is not a good thing. Something has to change. And introduction of that phone routine, and also introduction of breaks every hour. I have at least 10-minute break, at least usually 10-15, not by a lot, but I have a break. And then in the afternoon, before my second bout of work and studying, between 2 and 4 p.m., I also need an hour of break to have that mental energy to do more tasks, do them in a way that delivers good quality. And then also, so by the end of the day, I don't feel wiped out and I can be excited about the next day. And now, for example, it's Friday. I'm like, oh my God, what should I do this weekend? Well, probably, to be honest, I've been kind of I just finished another coaching certification, and I have a few things that I need to finish to get this certificate and to finish this chapter of my studying as a coach, upgrading my qualifications and my skills. What's more important, right? So that's what I need to do over the weekend. But most importantly, guys, now I feel like I have the energy and capacity and everything I need to do really great job. So I'm excited about that. I've been actually looking forward to it, but because my mental fatigue, I was just delaying it. And now I feel like I'm up for it. So the takeaway is learn to use your phone. Otherwise, it's going to use up your resources and they're going to be wasted on the things that really not important at all, like consciously being aware of your phone and checking your messages more often than not. Like that is not an important thing. Make this month, today's April 1st. This is not an April Fool's Day joke. So make this month intentional, meaning if you decide to spend your time on something, spend it on just one thing, be that work, studying, or rest, relaxation, and fun. And don't allow your phone to use up those resources that can be used for quality work, upgrading your skills, and a lot of fun, because all of that will require mental resources. And just, worrying about your phone, whether you're aware of that or not, probably not something where you want to be spending your resources that are so valuable for all the other activities and tasks and enjoyable things in your life. So put your phone away. I also made a video about it on Instagram that makes things more visual. 1-minute video. Please check it out at 1000 Year Young. In the show notes, there is a link to the book that I believe one of the best books on brain health, performance. And guys, if you do what's in the book, you take the practical tips that at the end of each chapter, I promise you, your life going to be transformed on all levels, financially, mentally, emotionally, brain performance wise, joy wise, and happiness wise, right? So check this out in the show notes. Check out the video. Start using your phone in a smart way to benefit and serve you instead of you wasting your mental resources on it. And guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. If you have questions about diet, for mental performance, for fitness, for great looks, body, feeling, and productivity, please reach out. I work individually with people, with entrepreneurs, and I work with teams. So my goal for this year is to start working with companies like Google and Meta and SpaceX. So stay tuned for those goals. And anyhow, reach out, check the show notes, check the video, have an awesome weekend, plan something awesome. And if you don't have the energy, your phone might be the reason. Until next time, guys, as usual, eat better daily.